Thomas the Tank Engine is very proud of his branch line. He thinks it's the most important part of the whole railway. His two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle, agree with him. Annie can only take passengers, but Clarabelle can take passengers, luggage, and the guard. They are both old and need new paint, but Thomas loves them very much. As they run backwards and forwards along the line, they sing songs to each other. When Thomas starts from a station, he sings, "Oh, come along, we're rather late. Oh, come along, we're rather late." And the coaches sing, "We're coming along, we're coming along."
Then you would hear Bertie's friendly greeting as he sees one of his friends pass by. His name is Tom Tipper the postman. Every day, Tom trundles cheerfully around the island of Sodor. He stops at stations collecting letters and parcels from Thomas's and Percy's mail train. Then he delivers the mail to farms and cottages far and wide. The engines know that anywhere their rails won't reach, Tom Tipper will collect their post and deliver it safely come rain or shine. They suddenly heard a commotion. "What's the matter?" Thomas asked. "It's another fire at the workman's hut," replied Thomas's driver. "We'd better see what we can do." The fire engines arrived, but they had a big problem. "We are completely out of water," cried a fireman. "We can't use seawater because it clogs our works. We'll just have to let that building burn." Then Thomas had an idea. "Why don't you use the water in our tanks? We've just refilled them." The fireman wasted no time. "You're very clever engines," chuckled their drivers. Soon the fire was out, but the hut where the workmen lived was destroyed. "Please give me a lift. George will soon get a run for his money." "She's got a dog," said Percy. "Off." Percy and Duck like working at the harbour by the sea. On a clear summer's night, there is no better place to be. The big ships bring passengers. Cargo ships carry machinery and other things. Duck and Percy puff backwards and forwards with the crates of cargo as they are loaded and unloaded by the quayside. "Wake up, Caroline," they said to their old car. "The chase is on." Caroline coughed crossly and rolled down the road. Caroline soon came up behind him. "Toot! Toot!" she wailed. Oh, Caroline wasn't happy at all. She rattled along at twice her usual speed. "I shouldn't be treated like this," she grumbled. "This pace is too hot for my system. It'll fuse all my circuits." Her driver pounded Caroline on up the steep hill and then down the other side towards the station. Stepney was already there when Caroline clottered in.
An airfield was close by. Percy heard the aeroplane zooming overhead all day. The noisiest of all was a helicopter. I'm just like a woolly bear.
And last of all, a large cross elephant.
"Cinders and ashes," cried Thomas. "It's a dragon!"
James watched as strawberries, oranges, melons and bananas were carefully loaded into his trucks.
The children love to see us. Bill and Ben, why are you playing here?
He sings and sways and swivels around. His driver calls it rock and roll.